Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Ryan George Fair. It's 4:43 a.m. and it's 4/9/2023. So, last year I was with my girlfriend with black hair. I moved on from her though. I don't talk to any of my 5 original girlfriends. Like Alicia, she left me on. Alicia, I talked to her 2 years ago, and she has a new boyfriend. And then Brooke Dirks denied my friend request. And then Tanya is dead, Nadia denied my request. And then Sabrina Livershot left me unseen on my one Brian for Facebook. And like I said, I talked to Brian, who owns the Order House on Jessica's Lane, that I did things with only on one day when I was 13 last year. It's been 3 years since I talked to my ex-boyfriend. And a year since I talked to Kelly J. Clodo. And like I said, last year I was with my girlfriend with black hair. And they're trying to move me into housing. I like to watch YouTubers like Christians and Wiccans and things like that. For several years I was an extreme Wiccan person. But the path that I take now is that I'm an atheist. Even though there are like 9 people on my Facebook, I can't explain away, and about 20 of them I'm not friends with. I'm gonna call this alternative school vlog. The first alternative school I went to was called the Further School, on the grounds of Maryland Shepherd Pratt. And it was the funnest years of my life there. That's where I met all my friends. And Forbush was a school for special needs children. And I didn't go there because I had schizophrenia. I went there because I had generalized anxiety disorder. They didn't diagnose me as a paranoid schizophrenic person until I turned 21 or 22. And then, like I said, when I was 28, well, actually, when I was 26 or 27, is when I met Jack Ronald McGaney, who I call a coincidence person, even though I'm a schizophrenic person. And I studied Wicca and witchcraft with him. But I don't talk to Jeff McGaney anymore, or his girlfriend Maria, because I find his witchcraft coven to be like a cult that I was in for 4 years. So I don't talk to Jeff anymore. And my life is doing better than it was in 2020 or 2019. I moved on from things, and I just sat in my room and I played my Sims 4. And I talked to my followers on there, and things like that. I practiced doing my voices. Shut your ass up. Shut your ass up. My name is Keisha. My name is Eva. And I can do voices because I practiced them with the Shirley drag queen, who was my one ex-boyfriend. So I have the power to do voices like that. Recently I went to the hospital to try and see if I was a diabetic person, and they said I didn't have diabetes. But I drink because I have bad depression. Because my one friend named Ryan, Charles Dietrich, was shot by a police officer. And my other friend, named Ryan Cherry, got the coronavirus pandemic and died. And that made me real sad, and I just hated my whole life when that happened. And then Alex Stephen Griffith messaged me on his Alex Griffith Facebook and was like, oh, I'm going to put things about you on Revolver Report. And I'm like, well, Alex, your playground project is irrelevant because you might be able to get girls because of it. But Sharola, you don't see tweets about your playground project on Twitter. But once a week, people want to know what happened to my ex-boyfriend, who is Billy, or Sharola. And I could talk to Jeffree Star because I knew Sharola. So really my situation tied into all kinds of other shit that Alex's playground couldn't. So, I don't troll people. For those who think that I was like a cyberbully person, I like to get along with people because I think I'm a nice person. But for several years I was an extremist Wiccan person. But I just hated my whole life when my black friend died from the coronavirus pandemic. And like I said, legally they're giving me a house because of the Marjorie Brubaker woman, or Vicky Rice, who I feel is a schizophrenic because she believes that everybody that doesn't agree with her is demonic or on the dark side. And when I try and go to the alcohol store and bring up alcohol with my disability money, they won't accept it. So, my dad buys the alcohol for me every day. Now, I don't drink every day, but because I'm sad about my black friend that passed away, my other friend named Ryan Dietrich that was shot by a police officer, the fact that I wasn't sure what to make of my life because I sat in this house for years without females, and only had a boyfriend, from the time until I was 17 until I was 20, and things like that. And then my girlfriend with black hair last year left me to be with Caleb, and I warned her she was going to get raped if she hung out with Caleb. I don't know. And like I said, I sit in my room and I play my Sims 4 game and things like that. I might do a Sims 4 Let's Play later. So I don't talk to my ex with black hair anymore. So I'm an atheist. Even though Margie and Jeanette Edwards are real and Jeff McCaney is a person that exists that shouldn't and things like that. I don't know. I don't watch scary movies. I like to watch happy YouTubers and things like that. But when my black friend passed away and when Alex wanted to put things about me on Revolver Report, I was like, maybe if I play my cards right, Jeffree Star will talk to me or things like that. I don't know. And like I said, it's been 3 years since I talked to Sherolade. And legally, like I said, because of Vicky Rice, or the Marjorie Brubaker woman, they're giving me a residential home. And like I said, I don't talk to James, my first threesome, because he's a pathological liar. I called him in a lie. And then I hung out with my friend named Austin and things like that. Um, I don't know. Alright, what's just going on? Almost 11 minutes. It's 4:53 a.m. and it's 4/9/2023. I hope everybody is having a good morning from Ryan George Fair. Much love and peace to everybody out there in the YouTube world.